Come and have a go if you think you are high enough. Come and have a go if you think you are hard enough. Millennium. Millennium. We got stars directing our faith, and we're praying it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace. Millennium. And when we come, we always come too late. I often think that we were born to hate. Get up and see the sarcasm in my eyes. And when we come, we always come too late. I often think that we were born to hate. Get up and see the sarcasm in my eyes. Millennium. Do one more and then I'll break. I'm in the mood for dancing.
Born in Tunstall, Stoke-on-Trent, Robert Peter Williams was always the entertainer. At the age of 2, his pub-running parents divorced. A fact only interesting because it meant Robert would spend his summers watching his father perform at holiday camps around the country. Good at sport, bad at school, Robert became a regular at amateur dramatics. Then at 15, he joined the pop group Kick It, and for the next 6 years became a teenage millionaire, as the group, now known as Take That, invigorated a sullen top 20. 3 years ago, Robert left, a decision that saw him fall from Britain's brightest pop star to pop's best drunken joke. This year it's different, because Robert is the country's biggest selling recording artist. This is the story of the last 12 months. This is all about me.
Why did I agree to do this?
Well, obviously, it's going to be great to show my grandkids. People having, reading about me in the tabloids and picturing me on the television and seeing what the persona does, and I thought it'd be quite nice if people actually saw what I really wanted to say. Have I been pretty honest?
Yeah.
No.
And this is where I was born. The Red Lion, Bank Centre at Burslem. So this is the Red Lion. And I used to be in the window up there when I was a kid. I can always remember that. And this is where I threw the takings out. I threw about 3 grand's worth of, 3 grand's money out of the window on a match day. And all my sister's bras and my mum's knickers. So there you go, this is where I was born. I was born in a pub on Oliver Reed's birthday, February the 13th. Not much of a future there, really, was it?
We went on holiday to Ponting Continental in Torremolinos, and it'd be about 3.5. And they had a talent show for children. And they were just announcing Robert from England was about to perform, and he stepped out of these curtains into this spotlight and took off John Travolta. Travolta, yeah. And because it was on the jukebox consistently, wasn't it, up at the pub, so he got all his mannerisms and all the mouthing and everything to do with it. And I could see his face, he absolutely loved it.
well, this used to be called Bloomers, and downstairs my mum had a flower shop. She had a spiral staircase going up to the top where she had a ladies' fashion shop, and I used to work in there on the Saturdays. And she used to have me making bouquets of flowers and sending into Flora transactions on the computer. And I learned how to make a nice bouquet of flowers. Tried some gypsophilia with that.
At the end of the day, I knew that his talents lay in his entertainment, and his enjoyment lay there too. But I was hoping he'd get sort of an academic background to run alongside it, but it wasn't to be, really, because it overtook, the whole thing overtook any academic thing, because he was busy in rehearsals all the time for shows, and he was interested very much in music, so in the end it just escalated into the show business end.
You've done it all. Broken every
bone. So we're backstage at the Brits. It's a rehearsal day, Sunday, and Tom Jones is next door, and I'm doing a medley with Tom, and he's going to sing me off the stage, so I better just dance well or something.
Got in this morning, yeah, from Cincinnati.
Right. Me and Tom were like that. I've been nicking you, mate.
Yeah?
Can't quite get it. You've got people like The Verve that are not going to turn up. Oasis obviously not going to turn up. Prodigy are not going to turn up because, you know, it's not voted for by the fans and it's an industry thing. And that's fair enough, you know, it's a great point. But I'm in the music industry, and we've got to work together on these things, and they're selling my records, and it's nice to know that, you know, if I did win an award or, you know, being nominated, that I am being recognised and being noticed as a solo artist. When I can't sleep, I dream about being on this wing and running down the left wing and crossing it in for somebody to score, or me jumping up and heading it and putting it in the net. And I used to do that as a kid, and I still do that now. Used to sit in the corner where they're all sitting now giving me abuse. And we used to sit, whichever end we used to kick off. If we kicked off and went down that end and shot that end, that's where we'd sit. And if we kicked off and sit down there, we'd sit there. And just above us now, just above in the white section, that's where the away end used to sit. Just to get loads of greenies on the back of my head. You all right?
Before we start work.
You all right?
Yes,
Where are you from?
Sunnyside Avenue.
Sunnyside Avenue?
No, I'm from Smallthorne.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you're from Smallthorne?
Yeah.
Come from Green Bank Road, which is just on the...
We work on the turnstiles, you see.
Oh, right.
Right, are you singing tonight?
I'll probably be on the pitch, but you won't be able to hear me.
Oh, don't be so... Can't they give you a mic?
A mic? You have to have a speaker for it, though. if you can organise a speaker, I'll do your song. Oh, yeah. No, that's not a speaker, that's another mic.
What's this doing for?
What's this for? This is for a Swedish porn channel that I'm being involved in. It says I'm auditioning.
Well, send us a photograph when you've printed.
All right, then.
What
do you want me to sign it in blood? Pen. Oh, right. I always wanted to live in those flats. For some reason, I thought they'd be posh. Perhaps they are, but I did want to live in those flats so I could see the game. Or there. Not in the Chatford Ford stand, obviously. It'd get cold, wouldn't it? Up there, in them houses. The amounts of times I've been chased coming out of these games. Oh, then! The amounts of times I've been chased. You all right, mate? The amounts of times I've been chased coming out of this ground here. It's nice coming home.
violence and roses, or hold the door.
I see quite a bit of his father in him, in mannerisms and some of his ways. Robert's just a moderner version.
A moderner?
More modern version. And I'm almost sure that his father could have really gone places too, because he is still talented.
I'd be the first one to agree that I'm preoccupied with me, and it's inbred, kid. So keep your head.
Why do you feel the need to entertain?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
Not now?
No.
Not now. You
Not
do.
now.
Well, you do it because you do it now.
I do it because I do it,
But
yeah.
can you remember why?
Initially?
Yeah. What was it? The one that made you want to?
Do you know, I've
become a
never
comedian?
ever had the urge. I've just had the urge to work, basically, and do what I do, whatever it would be.
Did you think it wouldn't be working?
Yeah.
And that's why you did it most
Yes.
of all?
Spot on. Yeah. And you know, years ago, people stuck together through all sorts of nonsense, didn't they? Got married, and then people went away to war, and then came back, and they were still married. Now, people get married, have one argument, get another one.
I think the thing for me was watching you command such attention from people. And that was that was a big one for me, the way you'd go on stage and everybody shut up and listen to you. And I don't know what they're needing to do that for, or perhaps it's just because I enjoy doing it, and it's really that simple.
Yeah, but it's a different ballgame what you're doing to what I do as a stand-up.
No, it's not. Well, I'm still commanding attention.
Sure you are, yeah.
They don't have to look at me.
No, but they do.
They do. That was the thing that I can remember looking at the people.
Yeah.
And then looking at you.
Yeah.
I want them to do that to me.
Right.
These friends of mine got married. They've been keeping a secret from each other for a long time. He's got bad feet, and she's got bad breath. Shame. Honeymoon night, they went to the hotel. He went in the bathroom, took his socks off, threw them up the corner, and they ran off. Whoosh. And he dived into bed. She went in the bathroom, torted herself up. She got into bed by the side of him. She said, "Darling." He said, "Yes, my love." She said, "I've been keeping a secret from you." He says, "I know what it is." She said, "What?" He says, "You've ate me socks."
Let it be noted that I didn't come in too early by myself. Let it be noted that the man behind the keyboards pointed at me at the wrong time. Thank you.
Okay, let's do it. Everyone concentrate and listen to where they are.
Well, the first time I ever saw Rob was at the Capitol Road show, and I was working with somebody else, so I just happened to be on the same bill as him. And I just thought he was a casualty, to be honest. He had the shakes, and he was overweight and did not look good. He looked pretty terrible. And I suppose I felt sorry for him. And I was a little bit intimidated by him as well, funny enough. I was quite scared. And I was still scared for a while, actually, because he was so on the edge for the first 4 or 5 months of working with him. I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen, to be honest. It was, you know, can we get through this year without him killing himself?
Red light.
Oh, no, don't play this.
Yeah, go on.
No, turn it off. Turn it off. How demanding do I think I am to work with now?
Yeah, now as well.
I'll let Guy answer that one.
Compared to how he was, I mean, no, it's a whole different story now, isn't it, Robert? With the songwriting, I don't really call songwriting work, though, do you?
No, not
I mean, the
at all.
songwriting is like something we do, like, it's to relax, in a way. It's something we just do when we've got a bit of time, and it's effortless, really, isn't it?
And in a lot of ways, you know, it's a way to make us laugh as well.
How's the new album coming along?
I don't know. I think I've got 2 more vocals to do. It's been nice being here and being out of London and doing the vocals. It's been great, but enough boring.
The only bit I enjoy is the half an hour it takes to write them.
You got dust on your rebel. You're evil Knievel.
Yeah.
Soaking up the metal with the bass and the treble. There's dust on your needle, but you think that you're a rebel. You're evil Knievel. Get down and pray.
He's very professional, Rob. I think he learned to be professional and take that. You know, he's got work muscles, and not everybody in pop's got that. You know, you work with some indie band and just smoke dope all day and drink and think that they do a couple of hours hard work, that's it, you know. Rob's not of that school. He's of a sort of old-fashioned school that you have to really put the hours in to get results.
Dust on your needle, now you think that you're a rebel. You're evil Knievel. Get down and pray.
What?
Wrong first line, isn't it?
Think about your actions, Guy. And think about what you've done.
Isn't it?
Probably very exasperating for Guy, because when he wants me to sing, I'm going to go and kick a ball about, or call my girlfriend, or call anybody, because I'll do anything to get out of singing.
How many times have I got to do it?
I don't know, another 2 times? 2, but let's make it 3 and then we call. It's only 2.5 minutes, the song. Yeah. So we're talking 6 minutes, max. You can spare 6 minutes, come on.
6 minutes max? No, then you've got to rewind it.
Luce pace per il cantante Robbie Williams. Pochi minuti fa è stato introdotto.
I've been drinking quite recently, and I've been drinking a lot, and it's not working again. You know, I drink and it's depressing again, and it's not fun, and I get up to all sorts of stupid mischief that I shouldn't do, and I end up in papers when I do it, you know, and it just offends people that I love. There's triggers to things that make me go off and get pissed, and there's triggers to stuff that make me retaliate against the wrong people, and I know when that's happening now. I'm not looking for perfection at all, because I'll never get it. I'm just looking for the best way for me to live my life. All I know that is I can't really get drunk. That's what I know. The last people to do this sort of show doing this were the Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, and Gary Barlow. And I don't want to be that sort of artist, so I don't want to do it at all, because I think it's crap.
Amore mio, dove sei?
Because I was going to come on stage, this girl was going to be singing Angels as I walk on stage, and I tap her on the shoulder and I'll go, yeah, love, I think I can do that better than you. On you go, way. And do that, and then she stands at the side of the stage and starts crying at me, which just sends out the wrong sort of message to everybody. So the best thing that they could come up with is she's on stage chatting about me to this presenter, and I come on and tap her on the shoulder and I go, yeah, hi, love, how's it going? Give her a hug, and then send her off into the audience, and she sits down and be good and doesn't cry. I hope not, anyway. So they said, do you want to do that? And I said, no. And then there was a lot of scratchy beards and frowny faces, and I'm going to have to do it, so I'm going to go and do it. So yeah, take it. Anybody, I don't care. Just take it now.
Last time round, the 2, 3.
Green, yeah. Green, yeah. Green, yeah. 2 minutes clean. 2 minutes clean.
Give up, trying to do warm-ups. Give up.
I show off. I'm a very good show. Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah, have a watch.
Okay.
I'm in front of you most nights on stage.
Oh, I don't see your face much.
Okay, I'll turn around and show you.
Okay.
I show off an awful lot. Somebody down at the front here that doesn't know the words. Yeah, I get that every night. Somebody going, "I bet I never let them clean. Men, this time in the tea." You know, it's what I do. It's what I'm good at. You know, I'm not.
Leonard Cohen.
I'm not Leonard Cohen. I'm an entertainer. And that's all I've got. And I think that's great what I've got. But if I'm going to do this entertaining thing, I bet I might as well be the best at it.
You're such a lovely audience. You really are. I'm staying in this big hotel out in the country if you want to come for a party. I forget the name of it now. But it's got a golf course outside and a swimming pool. Bring your trunks, bring your bikinis. Bring a bottle. Bring a bottle opener. And bring a sleeping bag. Thank you very much.
The bigger the pressure, so many sad deeper the wasteland, the deeper the quicksand, so I am ready.
What can I tell you? I sing songs like Killing Me off the album, which is, the first line is, I don't mind the abuse, it fills in time when I'm not much use. And that's a pretty heavy song. Very heavy for me. Killing me, and it's killing me slowly. When I sing the first line, and because it's quiet, the first row will shout, "Get your kids off!"
Get your kids off?
You know, and that's difficult to get over, because it's just like, sometimes I think, why am I bothering? Why am I bothering? You know, I want to jump in the crowd and go, "Shut up! Shut up and listen to the lyrics!" But they don't want to listen to the lyrics, they want to see me get my kit off.
When you go on stage every night saying, "Why do they keep screaming kit off?" and it's written on a drum kit. Why do they keep saying that?
But I have to change that.
If you think that I've got a massive ego,
Just come to Brighton, you get off the station, ask for me. Just say to anybody, Robbie Williams. And everybody in Brighton knows where I am, even now. Was it bad last night?
Yeah.
Is it bad every night?
No, well, it's just one of the problem songs. Just trying to find a way of helping you so you can get a note pitch.
I still don't think people can hear me when I'm on stage. For some mad reason. When I talk on stage, you know, because when we were in Take That, the noise was that mad, it was that loud. I don't think anybody actually listened when we sang or talked. Well, if the song continues to be persistent...
Look, it's not terrible. It's just I'm trying to get it better, that's all.
Don't pussyfoot around me like I've got a problem with it. Because I haven't. You know, I should be a lot more serious about singing. After all, that's what I do for a living. But I really don't see myself as a singer. And I don't get, you know, I entertain more than I sing, which is something I've got to work on. You're just thinking of how you can put this now, aren't you?
No.
Go on, put it in any way you like.
No, I just think you need to listen more, that's all. Which is hard when you're entertaining. I can see what happens, because you're so busy doing your thing. I think sometimes you get a bit divorced from your music sometimes.
This is 5 minutes before I'm going on to do a gig. Do you know what I mean?
sometimes it's funny. Come on, wait! It looks as though you need a good feeling!
The first 12 months in London I actually can't remember. And I can't remember much before then. And I'm wondering if that's just general abuse or just something that I've blocked out because it suits me. And I don't know which one it is. You know, but it is quite sad to think that I can't remember a huge period of my life. Perhaps it'll all come flooding back to me at a later date. I wanted to live in a house that was very comfortable and a house that I wouldn't feel lonely in. And I think that I've achieved that. Everything that I've bought has been designed for comfort. You know, everything that I want to sit down on's dead comfy. And that it's as simple as that. I have my PlayStation, I have a very, very big television, I have a pool table, I have umpteen guitars. And I've got that man that stands in the corner over there and guards the house. So I suppose then, yeah, this is the fruits of my labour, a big tally. Oh yeah. And why not?
Have you noticed when the bus goes past the house, the room was like that?
What's a stable relationship given you?
It's given me a lot of security and it's given me a lot of love and it's given me a lot of happiness. So we got engaged today. Relationships are very difficult and they're dead great at the same time, and it's learning to adjust with the fact that, you know, it's going to be shit sometimes. But the great things are great. I'll see you. Enjoy me.
Of course I will.
See you, baby. I love you. It's June the 8th. It's the Royal Albert Hall. Loads of people around tonight. Come to see the last gig. Dad's here, Mum's here, Nicky's parents here, loads of friends. I'm knackered, but I'm going to have it tonight because it's going to be great.
Let them watch with amazement. Say it won't ask beyond breakfast. It's a phase I'm going through. Separate or denigrate on what I'm going through because it ain't the sort of thing I normally do.
Don't too much Elvis.
May Elvis grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you very much.
Come in! Kill!
Right, let's do it.
Come on,
have a good one. Phil, have a good one.
Kill!
Come on.
I'm a lazy blood.
Kill, have a good one. I'm doing a gig. Every second I'm on stage, I'm thinking, is this right? Is this right what I'm doing? And I'm thinking, what am I going to do next? What part of the stage am I going to go to next? What am I going to say next?
Flabbergasted. Cleveland. Hello, Cleveland.
Hello, Cleveland! You know, how am I going to make sure that the bits that I've said every night still seem as though they're ad-libbed? You know, and then I think, well, you know, I did that last night, come up with something fresh tonight, and it normally just comes. But, you know, I can honestly say that I haven't ever thought, good, just one last song. This love, tucked a
part of me.
It's June the 23rd, and I've just, in the last 5 minutes, realised that I went to rehab this day a year ago. And it's really weird thinking about it and thinking how far I've come. Not of this earth, not of this earth, this earth. I was in rehab, and the first week I was in there, you know, what I wanted to have was a career. You know, I wanted to sell 1 million albums. I wanted a steady relationship with my family. I wanted a girlfriend, and I wanted a house. Before all of those, I just wanted to be happy.
I ever leave this earth.
If I ever leave this earth, I'll always know that I've had something great here.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
I never thought for 1 second that Robert's fame would do the destruction that it did. 2 years without opening your curtains and not being able to put your bin outside and your flower beds just going overnight and trees going. Branches of trees just being dragged up the road for souvenirs. And that was frightening because you got no... your home was no haven anymore. It wasn't your sanctuary. It was under threat, and that was frightening. Didn't like that.
I genuinely never set off with the intention to become a pissed-up celebrity. I never set out with the intention to be photographed everywhere that I came out of. I just found myself in those places. Would you want to be seen 3 stone overweight and looking very unhappy? I don't think anybody would. And I didn't want to, you know, but I found myself in London, and I found myself attracted by the big lights, and I found myself attracted by the people that were down there. I thought they were having a better time than me. And so I decided to join them, you know, and that's what happened, you know. I was going to the opening of a letter. But when you're that pissed, when you're that unhappy, you don't see what you're doing wrong. And, you know, I don't think there was necessarily anything wrong with what I was doing. You know. What did you think when I was making a fool of myself?
I put you to bed 3 times once here.
Yeah, I know, you did.
That was a good night, wasn't it?
Oh.
Then
that's why I can't drink, Dad.
I know, that's right.
The thing is, I've got 2 lives. You know, I can go to London and be this certain somebody, and I've got this persona.
Yeah.
I'm a pop star.
Yeah.
And when I'm there, I do pop star stuff.
Yeah.
And da-da-da. When I come here,
yeah.
I mean, this sounds weird. I'm intimidated by you. Not intimidated in a bad way.
No.
But I fumble over my words a lot of the time.
You've stopped being Robbie Williams pop star.
Yeah.
And you're my son.
Yeah.
So you're with your dad, aren't you?
Yeah. And that's what you get. I mean, that's the thing.
People say to me, don't you think, what do you feel when you see Rob doing... And I say, well, I see my son doing something. It's Rob, my lad.
scared by all the success and what's happening. It's all a bit too much at the minute, especially becoming really, really famous again. It's weird because my last memory of being really, really famous was being really, really sad with it. So it's just about dealing with the fame in a different way now.
Nick, Gabs?
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
It's the same as you had before. You should go for a checkup, shouldn't you?
People say, how do you know who to trust? Well, the thing is, you don't. You know, I've got a couple of really good friends, I think, now. Well, I know. But then, you know, you just question everybody else's intention of why they're with you and why they're around you and why they're listening so intently.
No, you can't!
Everybody wants a piece of you, don't they?
Yeah.
And whatever you're doing...
It's going to get scary.
I know, it's scary, not half it is. It's good though, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, keeps you on your mettle, doesn't it? No matter how tired you get, it just, and you're tired because you've been so busy just lately. No matter how tired you get, it just gives you that little bit of an extra G to go on to the next thing. And you don't need to be doing anything silly with your health.
No, I can't afford to.
You certainly can't now. You don't need to either.
No, I'm going to go to bed now, Dad.
Yeah. That's a good enough one.
I don't honestly know whether I've ever accepted Robert as a pop star.
Oh, I love you. I love you too.
You're just my lovely son. That's how I see it. And that way I can get through my life very well. And it doesn't mean to say I'm proud of the things you've done. I'm enormously proud of it. And I'm enormously proud of you outside those things with what you've done with your growth as a person. I think I'm, this stage of my life, I think I'm a happy mum.
If you could change anything about me, what would you change?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I could understand how people could hate me. You know, that's, you know, I could see where they're coming from as well, but this is what I do. And they're going to have to deal with it because I'm going to be here for 25 years.